Zucchini went for a lot of servitors early on. That's a good move. It allows him to capture a lot of terrain. He cancelled a deep strike order, obviously he was building here. Let's remove the fog of war at the moment. I dislike that I have to remove the fog of war, but you understand that we can't have a mode that works both and the fog of war. Sadly, there's no option on this. So, double servitor. A lot of servitors, no space marine at all. Alright, he went for mass capture strategy. Yeah, definitely. And I guess a lot of listening posts early on. Yeah, that's one of them. Meanwhile, I was building my assault squad as well as having a tactical. Seeing this, now what did he do? He went for a listening post here. Early on, early fortifying the positions.
We've captured a point.
He lost this, he captured this. Here is an assault barracks. He's building another one. Okay, so he went for a mass capture secure position thing.
Assault Marine squad deployed.
Which means not much troops around the battlefield. He went for... No, I went for it. Yeah, that's and some assault marines.
A requisition generator
It's a pretty good start. Just started to build a listening post here on the forward positioning. He spread his servitors as well in the stealth cover. Yeah, that was a good move to do. Here, here. Yeah, that's a very good, pretty good move to do. Meanwhile,
Tactical Marines under concealment. Ahead.
here is a battle between assault, his assault and mine assault. Mine came from a drop pod, so they got a shield. At this moment, I guess he realized he had to go.
We've completed
Flee.
the requisition generator.
Hunting him here, his tacticals. Well, I was more of a defensive thing. Alright, he knocked me down. He escaped. He fell back into the safety of his listening post. I want to kill an additional model, but that was giving him the resources back. And he also went for a sniper squad. Even here he hit his servitor. That's pretty good moves by him. And another assault marine.
Assault Marine squad deployed.
Of course, I had no idea he didn't have any army. Something you don't usually see, but that's a smart approach by him. I'm waiting for another sniper squad. Yeah, I built this. Which was kinda a bit too much. I didn't need it because I can produce tacticals from here. At this point, I saw his sniper. Well, I can reinforce here, but the thing is, I didn't need. He was in two.
The enemy is stealing a point.
I want to capture this. I realized at some point that something is off.
A servitor is en route.
Now here I built another token chapel for tacticals. No idea if that was a very good call. These are all his servitors.
Assault Marines readying for drop.
He's getting the third assault marine squad. Meanwhile, I got double sniper. Okay, he's got a very mobile army with the early assault marines, but this guy's pretty cost a lot. Resource-wise, he's at 250. I'm at 330.
Doctrine chapel completed.
He's killed him. I pulled back. It's a tactical squad only, so I could pull back. Now I come here, see this? And I brought the kill team armor, was going to begin seizing this. Look how many workers. That's a lot of workers. The snipers shouldn't be here, obviously.
Taken a resource point.
Yeah, definitely shouldn't be here.
Our barracks endures an attack.
Alright, now this
Assault
barracks is
Marines
going to go
report,
down.
ready to drop.
And a third assault marine.
A weak enemy force has engaged us.
I lost
Towards
this.
the northwest.
Here, I want
Assault
to take
Marines
this
here.
down.
Heavy bolter team en route.
Well, he pulled back his workers, realizing there are snipers here. My doctrines are Overwatch, Assault Lib, and Lone Wolf at this point. With
Vulnerable listening
Lance
post.
Speeder Mark, Blind Grenade, and Focused Shot. His doctrines are he's gonna lose this. But he only has a requisition point, I guess. If anything. He's building this, that's a very careless too.
Listening post is destroyed.
Game with all his
The foe
advance.
would
I took
destroy
out
a
this though.
requisition generator.
He's got a requisition generators, taking it out. That's something then. He's got even this. He can't capture it, of course, with a servitor because he's
We
got
are
spread
losing
all
a
his
point.
workers. Can't capture it because I have put one resource, so he needs to kill it first in order to capture it. Here,
A point has been lost.
at this moment I started to realize that
Under attack by enemy space marines.
I'm going to check if there is anything here.
Doctrine Chapel at the ready.
Nope, there isn't.
Preparing heavy
build
bolter
this.
devastators for deployment.
And now started to produce heavy bolters from his doctrine support here.
We
So
have
he's
lost a
used
point.
one of these and no barracks which I destroyed it, but he's gonna remake it, I guess. Same for me, one barracks, one chapel. Chapel here, barracks here.
An enemy force has engaged.
He went for a generator, that's a pretty strong enemy force.
May this fuel our victory.
Triple assault marines, they're all here. And killed
Listening
him.
post is active.
You can take this out with triple assault marine. Now I'm coming here with the snipers.
Our holy standard is cast.
Wasting some jumps
Assault
here.
squad en route.
And okay, snipers are taking shots, but once in bolter here there was double assault marine, making a triple assault squad because now I noticed what was happening. But it's kinda late, it should have been already. Now this is my assault squad, another one which just dropped. Oh, that's a shield. And here is another. I got my triple assault marines myself, so does he. So I just lost a tactical. Reinforcing here, resource wise, not floating much. Not floating much, okay, he called them back. In order to get them back.
This one is configured
Meanwhile,
for servitude.
okay, who is this? I don't know who is this. Now I chose to build this over here also to secure this position. That was his though. This is mine. I said okay, it's gonna be a long. I saw the listening post, so I said it's gonna be a long battle with defensive fortifications. Not defensive battle, but here meanwhile I'm moving to take this out. Since I already had this.
Upgrade is complete.
These sniper shots were a waste. I should have. I checked. Meanwhile, no,
We've
I
escalated
just
to the
summoned
second phase
Jonah.
of war.
He's got his workers everywhere to observe the map. Well, triple assault marines can take out a listening post. Here, this is built.
Command
Pulling back
servitor.
the worker. Okay, this is gonna just drop as soon as it gets ready. And another summon. That's I killed him. Alright. Yeah, that's a strong battle,
We have
okay.
lost a listening post
Now
in the region.
I'm building here
Preparing
another
scouts for
chapel
deployment.
barracks. Jonah is here.
What do you
We have
wish?
lost the precious resource point. Scout Marine Squad deployed. We've captured a point.
Should be capturing with a worker, not the army. I now want to check where he goes. I checked on this, but not this, sadly.
Death Watch Kill Team awaits invitation.
Oh, I did check this. There is no. Okay, they were here. He was observing me all the
Stronghold
time.
to tier 2.
Servitor is equipped for construction.
Yeah, that's very good. She's gonna go down. He was there at the moment. Yeah, no.
We've taken a resource point.
It's another heavy border.
Barracks completed.
He goes. No, he's not tier 2 yet. I'm going tier 2. I got pretty good resources.
Alert servitor ready.
I then took this down.
your orders. Just the roar of our salvos will cow the enemy.
Okay, he was just standing here for some reason, can't tell. This is my Jonah. Yeah, there he is.
You have
Going to take out this.
Wouldst thou cast the holy standard?
He went for the resource as well. Yeah, double. Alright. Now this guy drop a stun grenade, just delaying.
Targeted by our foes.
I'm tier 2. No, I'm not tier 2.
Stronghold upgraded to tier
Well,
2.
this was down. Same time,
Scout Marine Squad deployed.
this also was
We've
going
lost the
down.
shield generator.
I love the shield generator. Well, let's see. If the resources got a boost.
triviality to destroy.
I lost Jonah. Yeah, I lost Jonah. There is the jumping.
Wouldst thou cast the holy standard?
Another jump.
Our listening post is destroyed.
So you have to
Listening
pull back.
post is active. A power
Healing
generator
his.
has been destroyed.
I lost this at the moment. Now you see.
We have engaged a weak enemy
Took
force.
this down and the barracks. Meanwhile, I took down his resource point and his
Our
barracks.
chapel barracks is destroyed.
I didn't decapture it with this, but I did a throw grenade. No, he pulled back.
We've let slip a
Snipers
vital
were
resource
taking
point.
good shots. All my assault squads are alive, hopefully. Now, meanwhile, he has this. I took this. Securing it because I saw the listening post spam, so I said, alright, it's gonna be a lot of listening posts early on. So, meanwhile, he's got one assault ready to drop, as you see. But saving him for the upkeep, I got both of my. I got a worker here, I built a barracks just to,
We have a listening
you
post
know,
now.
have this for the heavy bolter, and this for assault squads. I lost this.
We've completed a power generator.
And I took this as well, but no resources. Pretty. Yeah, here are some scouts. There's a lot of action. Now, meanwhile, he's taking out this with all this, so many assault squads.
Servitor, we've completed a requisition generator.
And now he's got a shield. Yeah, when he drops, a squad against his units get a shield. I didn't know that. It's something to know. This guy is one of the pros here. So there is, whenever there is a drop pod, nearby units get a shield. I didn't know that. I lost this. Meanwhile, I wanted to build a fortification here, which
Point captured.
at this moment I
May this
realized that I
fuel
couldn't
our
hold.
victory. A power generator is ready.
These guys took down completely the servitor. Yeah, cancel it. I built a machine cult here to have some vehicles. attacking.
We have lost a point.
He took this guy. He did a pretty good job capping with the servitors.
I hear you. What's the order?
He's now all his army is here positioned.
Scout squad en route.
Heavy bolter team stands
Now this
ready.
guy's on the heavy cover, but that isn't going to do much. His must is 4 assault marines, 5 heavy bolters, and a lot of workers. There is this post.
Shoulder to shoulder, kill team.
1, 2 of them will take
Look
it.
to our vulnerable listening post.
They took it. So the other building here.
Our elite battle brothers are ready
After
to
to
deploy
move.
at your
So
word.
he's got his Terminator ready.
We have engaged a strong enemy force.
Don't stop.
Cancelling deployment.
Battles we are sworn to service.
And his Terminators are here.
Jets engaged. Jumping.
I built a not very useful Whirlwind. A land speeder would have been much useful. But well,
We've completed a power generator.
okay, there it is. Battle begins. Stun grenade, stunning everything.
Wouldst thou cast the holy standard?
Here is his wall. No, it was blending them. The submarines jumping on his Terminators.
A requisition
Standards
generator
being
is
dropped. And there is a spell. He had to pull back. Yes.
And see glory done.
Did manage to kill the vehicle. That is.
Give us a
Should
target.
have the scouts to
I am listening.
cap this point. I ain't lost a single assault marine. That's great.
weak enemy force spotted.
Give us a target.
We've spotted our barracks endures an attack. Our chapel barracks is destroyed.
So
Las cannon team en route.
he does a pretty good job spreading his heavy bolters. At this time, securing the area. So we both lost a lot of our. You know, who the hell said that this game is just static? As you saw, very high exchange. Now what I was doing here, capturing with all the army.
Open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Display a bit, but not that much. This guy was detecting, yeah, very good. I should have checked the stealth positions.
Preparing
So this guy
servitor
is
for
another
deployment.
one of
We've
the
captured a point.
pros here. Very well played. Yeah, he
Servitor
positioned
deployed.
his heavy bolters in to zone out enemies. Double zone
Our
layer.
listening post has been targeted by our foes.
Now at this point, okay, this is mine. He came for this. All his elites. Terminators.
We've taken a resource point.
What's the time to plant the standard? Okay, 185 seconds cooldown. Without it, it's
We've
240, I
completed an
think.
upgrade.
To reduce this by. And now he started the upgrades. Alright. Started to build some. He built NASA resources here.
We've
I lost.
escalated to the next
No,
phase
I
of
did.
war.
I was trying to retake this. He now came to
Look to
retake
our
this.
vulnerable listening post.
Huge battles. This game is not static by any means.
Point captured. May this fuel our victory. We have lost a precious resource
What's the
point.
difference if we don't get this? 240 seconds. Yeah, losing this as well. Another docking suffer. I built
We've let slip
I
a
guess I
vital
should build the
resource
building
point.
vehicles
We've taken
building
a resource
under the
point.
protection of the turret. Anyway, I chose for build more forward.
We are
That
battling
didn't
a
work.
weak enemy force.
Last cannon devastators killing this, as well as this.
We've
Killing the
completed a
resources.
requisition generator.
My assault warrant just found this guy. Yeah, I should have done it much earlier, much sooner. You need to do things sooner sometimes in order to work. I mean, that was a very
A power generator is ready.
that was a bad approach. Maybe I should have been
A
checking the
weak
stealth
enemy force has engaged.
positions.
A power generator has been
So
destroyed.
let's see. Okay, I guess he lost again his barracks. Yeah, he only has his doctrine sub, and he has no vehicles. Meanwhile, I started to build this again, but didn't have the time. I guess. I hope I cancelled it.
Unleashing shockwave. We've captured a point.
This was mine. Yeah, it's mine. Cancelled it. Okay, he's gonna take it down. He went in for the turret. He wants to build the turret now. So he can't ignore, just ignore it. He needs to take it down. Well, he did what? Turret hit somehow. Oh, he's got the power sword upgrade. Yeah, power sword. Now it's my core. My terminators are summoned at the moment.
Core shield engaged.
I was coming back to defend. Got the shield, didn't manage to do any damage with barrage with the Terminator, with a good timing. There we go. Jumping all over the place. He teleported away. I managed to corner him. Let's see how his army is doing. He's gonna lose a lot of army here.
Upgrading stronghold to tier 3.
Okay. Now this should have jumped. Barra's doing a little damage like this. He lost all his assault marines.
Requisition is high, but abundance is
I was
useful
protecting
only
my...
if it wins us this battle.
He cannot die at the moment because of the Rosario, so he's moving to safety myself. My army losses are minimum. Didn't lose any squad. I guess I lost one scout squad and one assault marine squad in order to kill fully upgraded power swords. My elites are all alive at the moment. He lost 2 of his elites. He only has his terminators and his heavy bolters, yeah, but he's got a lot of
Preparing las cannon devastators for deployment.
secure the points. Yeah, well, the map is also kinda evenly split at the moment. This is mine too. Yeah, I forgot, but his resources are alright. My resources are also good, got a lot of power, but yeah, his resource.
Upgrade completed.
He's tier 3 though. I'm tier 2. And I lost this a lot of
We
times,
are
my
in
buildings.
danger of losing a
So
resource
pretty
point.
good played by him. What's he doing at the moment? Okay.
We have engaged a weak enemy
Well,
force.
he's got his heavy bolters though again.
Post is active.
He built this well. I should have gone for an assault.
Preparing heavy
I don't know what I was doing.
devastators
I
for
forgot to put
deployment.
this team to heal up.
Scout Marine squad deployed.
Need some more scouts to stun. He chose this secure position to build the barracks. Pretty good by him. Now he's got vehicles too. He's tier 3. And at the moment, yeah, that was a bad call. I should have my elites to heal. Forgot about them. I want to build another one here. This vehicle building. This is kinda secure area. This barracks here is secure.
Chapel barracks reports ready.
These heavy bolters are guarding. These guys are going to reinforce. The map is kinda split. Started to build the resources here.
Artillery standard.
Okay, and at this moment, what did I go for? Did I go for a dreadnought? No, I didn't have the resources
Requisition
for a dreadnought.
generator is ready.
What did he go for though?
Assault Marine
He
squad
started now to
deployed.
rebuild his elites. Yeah, that was a bad call by me. I should have. At this point, this is. He didn't go for any. No, where? What are his upgrades? No upgrades. Okay, yeah, no damage upgrades for the units. I mean, with the power sword and the. Next Terminators found these devastators here. He went to this spot. And has the iron to drop as well as his other elites. Here I'm building another great building. And meanwhile I started to move. I found him.
Infiltration in progress.
The arsenal is prepared to arm our warriors.
And yeah, she killed him. And there is he. Yeah, that was a bad engagement at this point.
Assault Marine squad deployed.
I could deny this and this all this time as well as this, but I came here with the land speeder, but a little too late at this point. He went in,
We are chosen and we obey.
and while I was waiting for him at this,
The foe would destroy a requisition generator.
he now went to protect this, didn't I?
Snipers en route.
Yeah, I did. He also attacked my power core,
Requisition generator lost.
and what
Enemy
did
is
he do?
activating power core shield.
Okay, he was building a dreadnought as also as
Dreadnought
well,
on standby for orbital drop.
and a dreadnought. Huh. He took this. Yeah, he lost all his assault marines though.
Our
That was
stronghold endures
uh,
an attack even
the
now.
turning point of the game. I should have attacked, but I didn't realize that I expected him to go to my resources, so I didn't realize, waiting to flank him, didn't realize he was going for the core at the moment. Came here with this. The lone wolf still needs to be away from my own. Less damage. What is he doing? He's going to kill my barracks, and this is the moment when I came. He's only with his elite at this point. Man. Okay, he still got his goal. Okay, that that early warrior force was pretty good. His barracks took half the our core health. This killed my assault squad. And I lost at this point in the game. So very well played by both. I managed to kill his entire half of his army. I mean, his assault, his spam didn't work, guys, as you just saw. Despite ending up losing the game, which was a very well played game by both of us. And this is for those who complain that this game is static and you don't. You just mass resources. You don't. You lose points. You have to retake them. That was a turning point. I could have gone over that when where I killed his assault squads. I mean, he lost 2 of his elites. All his assault squad. All he had was the heavy bolters. Of course, I didn't know that, but it was obvious that. He suffered a lot of losses, so I should have at least pressed on to take his resource positions. But losing also myself, suffering heavy losses, losing 2 times my vehicle production building was not good. I should have built the vehicles production building back in the base or somewhere more safe, not in the front. I was just planning to walk dreadnoughts to the battlefield. to the front lines, but no, that's not the first call. That shouldn't have been the first call. At least I should have one behind and then build a second one more forward on the forward lines, front lines. Yeah, that was a bad call. Yeah, this is where I lost a lot of resources and cancelling the second one. I hope I cancelled and it didn't get destroyed. Well, that was a lot of resources lost. Like, suffered a lot of blows. But yeah, that was a turning point. I should have at least pressed on his resource positions and I mean at least keep him with a single resource production. We were chatting also at this game, where you saw me at a pause. So it was well played by both of us. GG was called, and yeah, like I said, this game is no static, no camping at all or blobbing. His blob died. His blob dying very effectively. My killing efficiency against his blob was excellent. I didn't lose a single squad. He lost 2 elites and all his blob of assault marines. So I call that a huge win. So well played by both of us. I hope you all enjoyed the match. Be well, everybody, and see you in the next cast.